registration. You remember? So I could add a nice banner to the top of it. I created section 1 where I was collecting your email ID, name, date of birth, place of birth. Then all these are like short answer things. Then we have multiple choice question, like you was supposed to select the rural or you are from rural or urban. Okay, then qualification, like I have listed it out as MCQ, but you can convert this as a drop down menu also. Okay, and this is section 2. Section 2 is about payment details, like I asked about amount, transaction number, date of transfer. And section 3 we created for upload of files. You uploaded PDF and payment files. What will happen is once you do all this, I'll get responses here. I'll get summary of responses, or I can check question by question, or I can check individual participant responses, or I can check it through this Excel sheet directly. So here you can see this sums up all the registrations for this course. Okay. So all the 36 participant details are in a single Excel sheet. And I need not worry about the paper trail, like I lost someone's registration, because if you submit it here, everything is with us. Your payment proof is available with a click. Okay. Your registration form is available with a click. So Google Form is a powerful tool which can be used for various activities, not just quiz, but also like registration kind of things. Okay. Tyagesh, so let me introduce Dr. Tyagesh to you. Dr. Tyagesh is working as assistant professor in Department of Biotechnology. He's also a colleague of mine who worked on LMS installation, and he's a very good video editor. That's why we gave him this topic of audio video creation. It will be a very good learning curve from him. Okay. Over to Tyagesh. టైం అయిపోతుంది యాక్చువల్లీ, కానీ అంటే yesterday we lost 1 hour.
Naresh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, all. Thank you, Dr. Satish, for your kind introduction. Well, I'm Thyageshwar Chandran. So I'll be basically covering this open source tools for creating effective video content. I will be also covering how to make use of this open source tool to record your audio lectures. Okay. This is a basic overall flow chart of the various tools we'll be using. We'll be basically making use of OBS. OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software to record the video lectures. In addition, we'll be using Audacity. Audacity is completely free to use. Just keep it in mind, whatever the softwares we will be covering in tomorrow's session will be totally free of cost. Okay, they are open source softwares. And the one advantage of using this open source softwares is that they don't carry any timestamp, any advertisement, any symbols or anything like that. So your video, if you record your video lectures using this open source tools, it will be more professional looking without paying any additional amount. Okay, so you can make use of OBS to record your video lectures. OBS is a very powerful tool. It can be used to record your video lectures. In addition, it can be used for the live streaming of your class if it is really required. We will be talking about this live streaming and YouTube session in the coming tomorrow's session. Okay, so using this OBS, you can record your videos, and later on, I'll be using OpenShot to edit your video content. Okay, you'll be deleting the unnecessary part of your recorded video using OpenShot. And finally, we'll be making use of Handbrake to reduce the size of the video content. And once everything is done, then we'll be uploading the videos on YouTube, or you can upload that videos on the Google Drive and share that particular link with your students. Okay, and of course, one additional point I want to add here is that you can make use of Audacity to reduce the noise. Of course, at most of the time when we are recording our video lectures, we'll be having some kind of a noise. It may be because of the running fan, or the noise can be from your computer or any background vehicle movement. Anything can be reduced, and it can be cancelled out using Audacity. Okay, so this overall procedure we will be covering in the tomorrow's session. For doing that, I request all the participants to download Open Broadcaster software, Audacity, OpenShot, and Handbrake. Okay, and for installing the software, you have to understand that which kind of computer you are using, whether you are using a Windows 32-bit or a 64-bit computer. As most of the participants will be Windows based, I am giving a small demo about Windows operating system. But if you are using a Mac or Ubuntu or a Linux based operating system, then you let me know. I will also share how to install the softwares on the respective operating systems. Okay, Windows 10, if for figuring out whether your system is basically 64 or 32-bit, these are the series of operations you have to perform on your respective computers. If you do that, then obviously a small window will be popped up. Using this window, you can figure out that whether your operating system is a 64 or a 32-bit. Okay, at the end of this talk, I will be sharing this presentation with you. So maybe you can go through this step at your own leisure. Okay, so this is a basic overall procedure for the Windows 7. I'm not going to talk about Windows XP because it is already obsolete. So till Windows 7, we'll be dealing with that. Okay, this slide basically tells it about the different system requirements for the series of softwares. This OBS is compatible with Windows, Mac, or Linux, and most probably if you have Intel i5, then it is pretty good. Otherwise, maybe you have to go for a lower version of the said softwares. Okay, you require at least 4 GB of RAM. Is pretty much recommended for the smooth operating of this said software. Audacity is compatible with Windows 7, 8, and 10, and as well as Mac and Linux. At least 2 GB of RAM is more than sufficient. It is a very smooth running software. It doesn't consume much of your computational power. OpenShot is slightly computationally intensive software. For doing this, I recommend around 4 GB of RAM is really recommended. Okay, if you have 16 GB, then it is well and good, but we can manage with 4 GB of RAM. And additional hard disk, at least of 1 GB hard disk is required for installation. Handbrake is a very useful tool. It's a very simple to use tool. Using this Handbrake, you can reduce the file size. It is very much required because at some point of time when you are recording your video lectures, either using OBS or even if you are recording Google Meet, they can generate huge amount of data. So when you are uploading that software, that your video lectures to the YouTube or to the Google Drive, they may consume huge amount of data actually. So it is always a good idea to reduce the size without losing the quality. At that time, this handbrake comes very handy actually. Using this, you can reduce the file size without losing their quality. So that is a one good advantage of this handbrake. Yeah, of course. This Sonia Iyengar is asking what is, yeah, it's okay. Who is asking? Okay, yeah, it has been already answered. OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software. Yep. Okay. The downloading options. Okay, you can download all the software from their individual the links. I will share these links with you. And what I have done to make the process a little bit easy, I had downloaded all the softwares and kept it in my Google Drive. And this particular link, it can be accessed by clicking on this Windows option. So in this particular window, all the softwares I had downloaded and kept it in a single place. So all you have to do is that you have to check your system requirements and which operating bit it is your system is running on. So depending upon that, you can download OBS, Audacity, and OpenShot. And the installation is going to be a very straightforward one. All you have to do is that you have to do a series of clicks and the softwares will be installed. For OBS, additional requirements may be required, that depending upon your the video code you are using. So what I suggest the participants is that you can go and download the softwares and try installing them actually. So depending upon the error you are getting, we'll try to do a series of error corrections if it is required. Okay, so maybe today afternoon around 5 to after today evening around 5 o'clock we'll meet. Around 5 o'clock we'll meet and we'll sort out any issues if you have regarding the installation of this software. So I will be sharing these links and my Google Drive link with you so that you can download the said softwares. Okay, sorry. What is the length or size of the video we can upload? Okay, yeah, Mr. Arula Narendra is asking what is the size. The size really doesn't matter here because these are going to be a complete package. The good thing about using all this series of software is that there is no any size restriction, time restriction, and also it doesn't carry any kind of time stamp or any kind of advertisement on your recorded lectures. So it will be, that's why I mentioned that it will be the video lectures which you have created using the series of OBS, Audacity, OpenShop. They don't carry any kind of advertisement. So the videos look more professional.
Sir, I have one
FOSS
doubt.
stands for Free Open Source Softwares. Actually, that's a short form for free open source software. Okay,
Sir,
so let me walk you through this.
Professor Thyageshwar. Hello.
Can you please repeat your question, sir?
Sir, my question is whether this Audacity can be used to cancel the noise in audio files or even in the video files also.
We can use Audacity to cancel both, sir, actually from the audio file as well as from the video file.
Okay.
I think Mr. Vani Manohar, sir, you have any query? I think you were asking some question.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Okay, sir, thank you. Okay, so let me quickly walk you through this OBS installation procedure. Okay, so as OBS stands for Open Broadcaster Software, it is absolutely free to use and it is a kind of a very powerful software. Using OBS, you can record your video lectures and you can also do a live streaming session on YouTube as well as on Facebook. Okay, I'll be talking about how to live stream your sessions in tomorrow's class. Okay, and yeah, these are the basic requirements when you want to present a kind of effective online class, you require a kind of a webcam, obviously, and a good mic and headsets. These are the basic requirements for taking an online a lecture. This program, it can be this OBS package, it can be downloaded from this particular link. It is available for Linux, Apple, as well as Mac. And once you select this Windows option, you will be welcomed by this this OPS download option. Then all you have to do is that you have to click next, and you have to agree and choose the destination part. And I recommend that you install the plugins also for this OBS Studio. And once you click install the software, it will be installed in your system. Okay. This configuration part, I will be talking in tomorrow session. So all I request all the members to go to these links and download all the required softwares and try installing them in your respective computers. Okay, so if you have any queries, let me know.
Sir, I tried this OBS with YouTube live streaming.
Okay.
And after a couple of minutes, the broadcast is to stop. And I really don't know what is the problem, whether it is with the YouTube or Google Meet or with the OBS software. It was very hard for me to figure it out.
Okay, sir.
What could be the probable reason?
The one good reason might be because of internet issue. But did you get the live streaming key from the YouTube and install it in the OBS?
Yeah, sir. I have.
You did all the procedure,
yeah,
right?
all the procedure, and it even started the broadcasting also. And after a couple of minutes, the transmission was stopped.
Okay, sir. Okay. If you have any kind of error file or anything which came up in the OBS, if you can forward it to me, then maybe I can look into the error you are facing.
Yeah, just it was long back, and even I tried to reduce that frame size also in the OBS software.
Okay, sir. Okay, you have already used OBS, so that's a good thing. Maybe in tomorrow's session, I will walk you through this procedure of how to do that. And if it can sort out your issue, then it is well and good. Otherwise, what you can do is that you can send me the error message you are getting when the broadcasting thing stopped. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So let me quickly walk you through this YouTube account creation. I understand that most of you are already get your hands dirty on this YouTube, and already have uploaded your video lectures on YouTube. But this is for those people who are new to this process. Okay. Without creating an account in the YouTube, you can upload videos up to around 15 minutes long lengthy videos you can upload in the YouTube. But it's always advisable to create an account in the YouTube because it will allow you to load up to around 128 GB of your video lectures, or at a single shot, or around 12 hours of your video lectures you can upload in YouTube. So that's a kind of a very huge amount of data which you can upload in the YouTube actually. So it's always advisable to create an account in the YouTube, and after once you're done creating, then it's always advisable to verify your account actually. So you have to click on this particular link. So once you click on, then you will be taken. Okay, so this is a particular symbol. Once you click on this youtube.com using and login using your Gmail credentials, all you have to do is that you have to click on this particular symbol at the top right corner. So once you click here, then it will ask you for the series of additional informations. So you have to click here for this view additional features. So once you click here, and then it will take you to the verification part. Okay, so for verifying your account, you have to click here. So once you click there, then you have to select your country. This is like a normal verification for your Gmail or any other emails or online softwares. Okay, or you have to select your country and you have to enter your phone number. So once you enter your phone number, you will be getting a particular message, the code using which you can verify the account. Okay. So once the verification part is over, you can immediately start uploading your videos. But for using YouTube to live stream your sessions, you require a window period of around 24 hours after your verification process is over. So after 24 hours, you can start making use of YouTube to live streaming your session. Okay. And this one is one link, actually one extension basically for the Chrome a web browser. Using this YouTube uploader option, what you can do is that, for example, you are recording your video lectures or you recording your sessions using Google Meet. That particular recorded video will be uploaded to your Google Drive. So all you can do is that if you install this additional app, you can do a right click on the recorded video and upload it directly to the YouTube. Instead of downloading and then uploading to the YouTube channel, all you can do is that you can do a right click and upload that particular video directly to the YouTube. Okay, so this is a basic overview of what we'll be watching in we'll be practicing in tomorrow's session. Okay, so I'll be sharing this links and installation links and these slides with you. So I advise all the members to download all the set softwares, OBS, Audacity, Handbrake, and OpenShot. And tomorrow's session, we will try to create a small video and we will do a noise reduction of that recorded video. And then using OpenShot, we will edit that particular video. And then finally using Handbrake, we'll reduce the video size and then upload it to the Google Drive and then to the YouTube. Okay, this once you upload the videos to the YouTube, then that particular link, it can be shared with the students or your colleagues. Okay, yeah, so that's all for today's session. So if you have any questions, anything, then I'll be more than happy to address.
Okay, thank you, Thyageshwar, for your session on how to install OBS and other open source tools which are required for audio video recording. So before we close the session, let's fix upon our course assignment task. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just share my screen and then I'll add all the points to our Google Classroom. Okay, I think you can see my screen. Okay, so I'll just call it as course assignment instructions. Okay, so first thing, complete all tasks assigned in classroom. Classroom means in the CPDOMT, you can see there is one question which is I released yesterday. There is quiz one which I released yesterday. There is second question which I released today. So you have to, if you did not complete, then you need to complete all this. So for next 6 days, you are supposed to complete all the day-to-day tasks which are assigned in the classroom. Second, create a classroom in your, create a class in your classroom account. Okay, so you have to create a class in your classroom account. Then add course outcomes using Google Docs and course plan using another Google Docs. Okay, next, add unit 1 or few topics of unit 1 using Google Slides. Then forms will take it up again later. Create YouTube channel and verify it. Download the FOSS tools for AV, audio video. Okay. And you should be ready to present your classroom on day 6. Okay, you should be ready to present your classroom on day 6. Okay. Only when you complete all this task. Okay. So after downloading the FOSS tools, then you'll be create your own video, add it to the YouTube channel, share it in classroom. Unit 1 of your course. Let's say you are going to teach some basics of electronics, or you are going to teach some basics of English, okay, or whatever course you are going to teach in this semester, you can take that, and in that particular course you can create some lecture material for some topics of unit 1, okay, to start with. So this trial should make you ready for your classroom mode of teaching. Request someone, mic is on. Raghavendra, can you please turn off mic? If you have a query, then you just ask.
Sir,
Yeah.
all these instructions are given for up to 6 days of the course,
Yeah,
or only
6
Okay,
days
okay.
of the course. Okay.
Okay,
But
okay.
that first one is day-to-day activity. Okay.
Okay.
This is day-to-day because yesterday's activities I extended it to today, but I'll not extend it for tomorrow. Okay. So today you are supposed to complete quiz 1, quiz 2, and these 2 questions. Okay.
Okay.
Day-to-day activities.
Thank you, sir.
Remaining creating a classroom, adding content, adding Google Slide, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and maybe I'll also add a few material using Jamboard. Maybe your writing may not be good initially, but it's okay. Try to write some material using Jamboard. Okay. Then create YouTube channel and verify it. This keep it ready. Download the FOSS tools for AV and install them. And create your own video, add it to the YouTube channel, share it in classroom, and you should be ready to present your classroom on day 6. Maybe I will add create assignments and quizzes this inside classroom. Okay, you should be able to create one assignment with rubrics and a quiz inside the classroom. Okay, and whenever required, I'll keep on editing this, so you just check it in the post. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Navneeta ma'am, I know you. You know us very well, right? So it will
Yes,
be a
sir.
very engaging sessions from our side.
Okay, sir.
For the information of participant, Navneeta ma'am is from MGIT. She is attending 4th course, which I am as an organizer. Okay. She knows it that I'll not leave any participant till the last date, and I'll make them do all the activities. Yeah.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yeah.
Once we submit the assignment in the Google Classroom, how
Yeah.
can how we will be knowing that it got submitted?
See, students will get it as if they get it. I'll just show it because I'm one of the student for this course. Okay, so I might outperform each one of you. So you be ready. Okay. So what will happen is, let's say this is a quiz day 1. Okay, I'll say view assignment. Here it is saying your assignment or quiz is handed in. That means you have submitted it already.
Yes.
Okay. And one more thing, like these comments here, you should use only if you have doubts. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to open this Google form and then you need to attempt the quiz. Okay. And this is for quiz. Let me go to assignment. So this is the question which I have asked you. So you'll type your answer here at your answer. Okay. And then when you say hand in, here it will be highlighted as handed in. Okay. And those who have answered it here, it will not be accounted for. Because this is a comment. For comments, there are no marks. Okay. Only when you give it as answer, there are marks for it. Let's go back to my course. Okay, so I'll just let you know who all are pending. So out of 36, 21 have completed the question 1, 15 are yet to submit it. So I can just list out those who did not submit. So Aditya, Anupam, Narendra, Harinder, Kurwada, Sagara Pandu, Raghavendra, Rajaram, all of you have to submit it. Okay, you just go through your accounts, you'll know that you did not submit it. Same thing you can see under quiz 1 also. So if you go to quiz 1 and check it, so those who have submitted, it will come as turned in. Since this quiz does not require you to submit any attachment, it is saying no attachment. Okay, so you need not worry that there is no attachment, but still it is saying turned in. Your exam is completed because you said I'm ready to submit it. Okay, so these are still yet to complete their question. Okay, still 12 are yet to complete it.
Sir,
And once it is done, we'll share the answers with you.
yesterday I have submitted the assignment, daily assignment.
Actually, what happened is when I created quiz day 1, I forgot to assign email ID to it. So
Okay,
what happened is all your responses were anonymous response. So
okay.
I don't know whose response is that.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I had to recreate it. Now again, option is given for you to reattempt.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
And Harinder, is he online? Harinder, are you online? Okay. I don't think so. He is online. So the problem is, since I shared the classroom link with participants, he registered with 2 of his Gmail IDs. Okay, that will happen. Sir, you submitted both the quiz and assignment. Sir, I think quiz, I'll just check it here itself.
మనం పెట్టుకోవచ్చురా.
Yes, yes, sir. You have submitted the quiz, and also I think you have submitted the single question also. No, sir. This you did not submit it. You have submitted it as a PDF in comment, sir. So it is not acceptable. So again, you'll have to write this, submit the PDF here for this question.
Sir, I submitted, sir. Please, sir, check, sir. I'm Vikas Kumar Sani, sir.
And okay, which one I have to check it? So the deadline is till today midnight 12. So for those which is saying not submitted, please try to submit it. Shilpa Eka, actually I couldn't find
We
it.
know that we have not submitted.
Okay, so like if I go to if we go to the our classroom, okay, you'll see like under day one, you have a question here. I'll say view question. It says that the question is assigned to me, but I did not turned it in or handed it over. So still it is like I'm supposed to answer it here. So once I answer and I say handed in, here it will change as handed in. That's how you will see it. So here also, like this quiz I have submitted, so it says handed in. But that single question I did not submit, it says not handed in. I'm joining with the given mail, but submitting assignment with another mail due to storage is full in the given mail server. So I think Rajaram, I updated it with your new mail, right? 25 RAM something. Okay. I think that should be clear. Yeah. Okay, then. So if you have no queries, then we'll end the day here. Those who have queries can stay back. Others can.
Sir, there
Take
is
the
one
break.
question that is given to
Yeah.
as an assignment.
Yeah.
So, do we have to answer using a doc? Like we have to create a
So
doc
like,
file of our own?
it's up to you. You are talking about day 2 or day 1?
Day 2, sir. Today's
Day 2.
question.
Okay. So I ask you write a short note on how G Suite will help you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So for this, you need to add a document. Okay. I already Ashish Bhaumik has submitted, so I can see his submission here. He submitted through Google Docs. Okay.
Okay.
So you can submit it through Google Docs or Google Slides. Okay. So it's up to you.
So
Or you
that's
can attach a file also. Attach a PDF
uh,
also. You can do that. So I have this Ashish Bhaumik's, but I think doc is empty. So since document is empty, I'll be forced to give him 0 marks. Okay. But since it's first time for all of you, what I'll say is instead of grading it, I'll say written. Okay. So if I written, it says 0 marks are being assigned. Yeah, I'll just go back and then I'll just do it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll come here. Okay. So I'll select him and I'll say written. So what this will do is I'll ask him to resubmit. Resubmit. So now he is removed from submission list. Again, he has to submit it. Okay.
and sir, what about these 2 points which
Which
are
point?
below and
Okay.
related?
Yeah, yeah.
Number of apps in
That is guidelines for
below these
this
points.
assignment. Okay. So let me just explain it again. So where is it? Day 2. Okay. See, this is the question. Write a short note on how G Suite will help you in day-to-day activities. For this, I gave an instruction that this is an assessment activity. If you give your answer as a comment, we cannot evaluate it. You have to respond under your work option and then submit my mark as done. Okay. So for this assignment, we can add a rubrics. So what I did is for this question, what I'm saying is I will evaluate this assignment for 10 marks. 5 marks is for how many apps you are going to incorporate in your teaching. And 5 marks is for what are the features you're going to use in teaching. Okay. So this is the rubrics I created for this assignment. So you'll get full marks if you use at least one app from each subcategory of G Suite. Or if you use only few selective apps from the G Suite, then you'll get 2 marks. And if you use features from each individual app, then you'll get 5. But if you use only the basic, like docs is only for writing, but I'll not format it, it is not my headache, then you'll lose marks. Because presentation is also important. Okay. How can a student check that the assignment is being submitted by him or her? Like once you submit the assignment, under the assignment, when you open it, it will say that you have handed in the assignment. Okay. So that means that you have submitted it. If you are asked to respond it, then it is pending. Assigned means pending. Handed in means you are submitted. Okay. Any other query? Okay, then we'll end the day here. And if you have any queries, you can always ask it in the WhatsApp group so that we'll respond immediately. And those who did not join the WhatsApp group, please join it so that you'll get information immediately when required. Okay, and also register for the Google Classroom if you did not do it yet. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, then have a good day. How to submit G Suite question? You need to submit it with the help of docs or slides. Yeah, sharing of lectures and material will be done only through Google Classroom. Under Classroom, Classwork, you'll find all the material. Already I have uploaded my slides, online teaching learning using Google Classroom. And Thyageshwar has uploaded open source tools installation procedure. And we'll upload the videos today, day 1 and day 2 videos today. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you, one and all.
Thanks. Thanks.